Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin if you're new today. In today's video, we're going to be creating my Thanksgiving tablescape. So if you're here for some Thanksgiving decorating ideas, you've came to the right place. Hit that thumbs up button for me and let's get going. Okay, we're going to start here at my hutch. I'm not really going to take down anything that's on my hutch today with the exception of everything that's down here on this third little shelf. Matter of fact, these two items are new. I can't wait to show you these. But I'm going to take everything off this bottom shelf because I like to put my desserts down here. But everything else, I'll just kind of leave it alone. I haven't started decorating for Christmas yet. This is Sunday, November the 10th. And last weekend, we were at the Dooley's. Yesterday, we had Lady's party all day. She turned 2, so I have been extra busy on the weekends. And if you're new around here, I do all of my filming on the weekends, so I'm a little bit behind. I was going to start trying to decorate for Christmas this weekend, but I'm not going to be able to do it, and that's okay. But today, which is Sunday afternoon, we're going to get my tablescape done and just, like I said, clear off a little bit of my hutch and just have my dining room ready. Still have some fall touches here in my home before we start our Christmas decorating. So if you're new today, I'm Robin. I'm so glad that you're here. So let's go ahead and start taking all things off the hutch, and then we'll start working on my tablescape. Okay, here's where I keep all my tablecloths and my table runners. Last year, I used this one. Because last year I did a lot of sage green. I loved this look. But I bought a new one this year. Let me show you. Whew, I definitely need to declutter. Let me see if I can get these back in here. And then let me show you the new tablecloth I got. Oh gosh, hang on. Okay, I got some new napkin ring holders. They're so pretty. They're like a brass or a rose gold, and they're a pumpkin. I'll show you these in a second. And then I picked up this new tablecloth. Oh gosh, hang on. I picked up this new tablecloth from the Threshold line. I'll show you this in a second, but I'm going to walk down the table real quickly and set out some things that I plan on using for my tablescape, and I'll show you a couple new things that I bought. Okay, before I show you around of all my items that I picked up that's new and some of my items that I'm going to reuse from last year, let's take you back a couple of years, and I'm going to insert some footage. I've had my channel for about 5 years now, so I've always hosted Thanksgiving, so I have a couple of years where I've done some Thanksgiving tablescapes. So I thought it might be a fun idea to include how I have done my table for Thanksgiving in the past couple of years, and then we can kind of compare it to what we're going to do this year. I do have some new stuff. I like to incorporate some new and old stuff when I'm doing my decorating. And in the past, I have used these plates and dessert plates. Aren't they gorgeous? I have used these for probably 4 years now. I'm going to use them again this year. But just to kind of show you some things that I'm going to reincorporate that I used in the past couple of years. I've also used these napkin holders in the past, but this year I've got some really pretty linen napkin holders. I'm going to have to iron these. And I think they're gonna look really good up against these new rose gold pumpkin napkin ring holders that I have. So again, I'm gonna use some old and some new stuff in today's video. So let's stop for just a minute and let me insert some past footage of me and how I decorated my Thanksgiving table in the past. Let's work on my Thanksgiving tablescape. So let me show you real quickly just a few things I picked up. I already had these clear plates. I've got clear plates and clear dessert trays and these clear glasses that I pretty much have used like the last 5 years at Thanksgiving. We'll go with anything, so I love them. But I did pick up on Amazon, I did pick up these woven wicker chargers I think are just so pretty. So I had to get 8 of those because they came 4 to a pack, but I'll find something else to do with the other 2. So I've got those as my chargers to go under the table, under the plates. And y'all, look at my cute little saucer plates. Aren't they so pretty? I thought the green kind of went along with the green. That's my theme pretty much this year for fall. And then that'll go on top of my clear plate. So I got 6 of those. I kind of messed up because I've got some of these flameless candles to go inside of this. Not thinking that there was 3 candles and I only got 2 of these. So I'm gonna try to run back and get another one of these just because my arrangement calls for 3 candles. So I'm gonna go back and try to get another one of these candles. Okay, then let me show you my napkins. So my napkins and these plates and the napkin rings I got, and the candles, I got those all from Hobby Lobby, half off. But aren't these so cute? They've got grateful, thankful, just a plain pumpkin, and then blessed. So I just really love those. And those will go inside of these cute little pumpkin napkin holders. And then I'm hoping I can like let this right here, like the little saying, poke out of the napkin holder so you can see it. So, okay, so let's get started on my tablescape. And friends, if I'm honest, this is actually the first year that I've done a Thanksgiving tablescape. I would normally just have used that centerpiece that's in the middle of the table, but since I have a YouTube channel this year, I felt the need to kind of step it up. I did try to keep it real simple though, to show you guys that you can incorporate the pieces that you have with a few new pieces and still have a simple yet pretty tablescape. Let me know in the comments if you also have a tablescape at Thanksgiving, or if I have possibly encouraged you to have a tablescape this year.
Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Life goes on. Yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. If you love it, yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. For the lovers, yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life.
Alright, so here's the finishing touch on my tablescape. I just love it, y'all. I love the simplicity of it. Nothing too fancy, but simple enough to make a really good statement. If you're still watching my video and enjoy what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that red subscribe button yet, if you would take a moment to do that, I would really appreciate it. I've almost reached my next goal of 600 subscribers, so by giving me a thumbs up and hitting that red subscribe button, you're helping me reach that next goal. Stay tuned next week, y'all, because I'm going to start my Christmas series. So be sure to tune in next week to see how I decorate my Christmas tree. I've got a lot of great videos coming your way, and I'm so excited to get in the Christmas spirit and share some of that with you guys. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you next week. Okay, so let me show you a few things I'm going to decorate with. I forgot to show you guys my butter dish that I picked up. Isn't that just beautiful? So I got this from Hobby Lobby also. So pretty. Let me see if it's got the price on it. It does not. No, I didn't, guys. I got this from Amazon, so I'll link that below. I didn't get that from Hobby Lobby. I got that from Amazon, so I'll link it below in case you want to buy it, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it goes really well with my little houses. And then, of course, you saw my salt and pepper shakers, and I'm going to continue to use that little arrangement right there because I love that copper pitcher. And then, guys, I realized I did not notice this until I went to use it on this flat flat surface is, look, it's a little lopsided. Let me show you. See how it's a little, Derek's not here. Maybe he can straighten it out for me. But look, when I want to put it on here, I don't know, it looks a little funny. Does it to you guys? Just a little bit off like that. Not quite flat like I want it. So I may not be able to use this today. So we'll try, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. Here's a couple of stems I'm going to try to use. I got these really pretty pine stems from Hobby Lobby. I got these seeded eucalyptus stems off of Amazon. I need to kind of straighten them. I need to kind of fluff them up a little bit. But so I'm hoping this look along with the pine is going to look really good here on the tablescape. So let's try to get this decorated real fast and see what we can come up with. Okay, so what I try to do here is put the pitcher back in my butter dish and my salt and pepper shaker in this little tray. It's still, though, just a little lopsided. I'm not real sure if I'm going to use it or not, just because it's not flat as I want it to be. Like here, you can kind of see how that's wobbly. So I don't know, guys. We'll start off using it and kind of decorate around it and see if we're going to leave it this way or not. Okay, so what do you guys think? There's just that one side that I've attempted to decorate, and all I did was take, as you saw, just that one eucalyptus stem, and I just took off the little brace that was holding it together and just divided it out, and then I just took one of the pine stems and laid it on top of the eucalyptus, added two of those little houses, and added a little tea light. So that's what it looks like from here. Now, I don't really like that you can see the little sticks that are right here, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that for the time being, but I do like this, I think. So let's see if we can get the other side to come out just like this. Okay, now I tried to do this one the exact same way I did that one, and I think I got it pretty even. That's what it looks like from here. So I think what I'll do now, since those stems are showing right here, those big stems are showing, I think I'm gonna take some more of this eucalyptus and maybe put it around here and maybe add a little bit more softness to this tray and see if we can cover up those stems real fast. so there's that side. I think it covered up pretty well. Now let's try the other side. Okay, and here's that side. I think it covered up really well. You can't see any branches on that side. So let me see if I've got this side, because this side needs to look good, just as good as the other side. So let's do like a panoramic view and see if it all looks even. Okay, so now let's start on our table setting real fast. I'm going to start off with this beautiful wicker charger. I got these from Hobby Lobby, I think 3 years ago, guys. So we'll put that down first. And then we'll go in with just our plain glass plates. These are actually from the Martha Stewart line, and these guys are probably about 10 years old. So I have been using these ever since I've hosted Thanksgiving here at my home. Okay, then for our salad plates, and these are the ones that I picked up at Home Goods last year. And then I totally forgot until I just found these in my buffet that I had also picked up the dessert plate. Totally forgot about these. So we're just gonna kind of set these to the side, right there. And then my two style of glasses, my tea glass. These came from, I believe these came from Belk's, and they're about 10 years old also. My wonderful mother-in-law gave these to me as a gift when we started having Thanksgiving here at my house. So these are pretty old, and I just love these little goblets. So we'll place this here. And then these I got at Walmart last year. These are awesome for wine, water, juice, and we're gonna place this right here. And then to complete our tablescape, we'll use our sweet little pumpkin. And then our new little linen napkins that I've washed. I went ahead and ironed this one too. And we'll place that right there. Very simple, guys, because my house is not very fancy. My family does not like very fancy. So I take this as a little bit of fancy and a little bit of casual. Okay, so here's just a final look of it. Very simple, not much to it. I'll have to get some silverware to put out when it gets closer to time, but I think it's very simple, very sweet, and of course, not much to it because my family is not very fancy. So let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Okay, so here's our final result. Now, it may change as it gets closer to Thanksgiving because I may not like this tablecloth because, as you can see, it's wrinkling pretty bad. So I may change out tablecloth, and I'll film that if I do when it gets closer to Thanksgiving, if I change this tablecloth or not. But here's our final look for the time being. Okay, now that I've kind of showed you around my past Thanksgiving tables, let's talk a little bit about what I'm going to try to use in today's video. Let's start with a couple of new things. I picked up a couple of pumpkins from the Threshold line. I'm either going to use these on my tablescape today, or I'm going to put them over on my dessert bar, but I think I'm going to try to incorporate these as just some decor in my tablescape today. They both have lids that come off, but I don't really know of anything I could put in these to help as far as, you know, when we go to eat and stuff. So I think I'm just going to use these for decor. I've got this gorgeous one from the Threshold line. How pretty is that? I love it. And then I have one more. This one, they both have lids that come off. This one doesn't. I think this is from the Threshold line also, but I could not pass these up this year. I found these, I think, a little bit of a discount too, because it was kind of the end of the season. So I picked those up. Now, one thing I love, I found this last year, is this gorgeous little butter bowl. Can you see the little pumpkin detail on it? So pretty. How many of you guys sit out your butter and like let it stay room temperature? both of my grandmothers growing up, they always had butter on the table. So then when you go to butter your toast or butter your rolls or your biscuits, it was soft and ready to go. But I don't really do that for some reason. But I do like to do that for Thanksgiving. I like to get a stick of butter and set it out like overnight so it'll be kind of warm and ready to go for your rolls the next day. So I will for sure set this out on my Tablescape. I didn't think to mention, or I should have started with my tablecloth. As you saw, that green sage pumpkin tablecloth, I love it because it goes so well with my plates and so well with my napkins. But this year I wanted to do something different. So I picked up this Threshold tablecloth. It's a rectangle tablecloth from the Threshold line. I love the burnt orange color. It's perfect for Thanksgiving. It's a 60 by 104 rectangular tablecloth, and I think it's going to look really good here as you walk in the door. I think it's going to add a little bit of touch of brightness because of the cream color in the back, and I think it's going to go really well with my new napkin holders that I picked up from Amazon. They're little rose gold pumpkins. I love them. And the last couple years I have used these little wicker napkin holders, and I've also used these little pumpkin napkin holders. But this year I am going to use this one. And I just remembered I was influenced by my friend Margot. Margot was using these on her table this year, and I thought, I've got to have those. So I asked her where she got them. I'll link Margot's channel for you guys down below. You'll love her. Okay, so to go along with this tablecloth, I picked up these linen napkins off of Amazon. I'm going to have to iron those before I use them today, but I think that's going to go really well together. And then it's going to look really good with my new napkin holders. How good is that going to look? Oh, so pretty. So the pumpkin upside down. How pretty is that going to look, guys? So I'm very excited to use that. So I've got some little rose gold houses that I picked up last year. I think these came from Target also, and hopefully they still light up. Yes, thank goodness. I have several of those I'm going to also incorporate throughout my Tablescape. I love these. So pretty. Again, going with some rose gold. I picked up these stems, these burnt orange stems from an antique shop with me. And these are really going to bring out the color in this tablecloth. How pretty is that? So a little traditional here today. Let's see, anything else? I've got several of these little candles that I've had for a while, and they have the little tea lights in them that's going to light up. They are so pretty lit. So that'll be my lighting for my Tablescape. I've got a couple of these amber glass candles, and I've got some little battery operated candles to go in them. I've got a tall one and a short one, so we may use these. I've had these for a while. And let's see, anything else I haven't mentioned? I've got a charcuterie board. It's a little bit too big to pick up, but you saw me lay it down here. Once I put my tablecloth on, I'll put that board down as maybe like my anchor, and then we'll decorate that board. So that's my intentions today. Also, we use the real plates, real china, I guess you could say. I don't have china, but I like to use some Martha Stewart glass plates that I use every year for Thanksgiving. I don't like to use paper plates at Thanksgiving, so I'll be using my real plates. And I've got some wicker chargers that I'm going to use. I haven't brought those out yet, but for my dessert bar, I like to use like paper napkins and paper plates and things like that. So I'll show y'all those in a second, or after I start decorating. I'm sorry. Once I get my Tablescape decorated, I'll show you how I'm going to do my dessert area in this video also. So, okay, lots of fun stuff coming up. So let me go grab my chargers out of the closet, and I'll grab my Martha Stewart dishes, and then we'll start doing our Tablescape. Okay, let's get our tablecloth on first. It's such great material. Now, normally I would wash this, so I'm gonna put it on here today for today's video, but I will wash this before Thanksgiving gets here. But let's get this on here and see what it looks like. Okay, fits perfectly, and I just love the checkered look of it. So pretty. And again, my table is so dark, and because it's got that great cream colored base, it's really gonna lighten up the house when you walk in the front door. So I love it. Okay, now we're gonna add in I'm calling this a charcuterie board because I think this is what this is, but I got it a couple of years ago. And I think, again, for it to kind of ground my Thanksgiving tablescape and so that I have an area to decorate, I think this is perfect. If I had just put this board on top of my dark table, it would just blended right in. So this tablecloth gives it a great little contrast. Plus, you always need a tablecloth at Thanksgiving because food's gonna be everywhere. So, okay, so how do you like that look? I think it's a great way to start my decorating. I think it looks really good. Okay, now normally when I go to decorate an area for you guys, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I just set a plan of getting all the stuff out that I love, things I think I wanna use, and then I'll just start playing around with it and see what I can come up with. And I know you guys really like when you watch me do the process of decorating. I know my friend Linda says that sometimes she doesn't like it when she watches the video and they know exactly what they're going to do. But sometimes I do that too. But today's purposes, we're just gonna set everything out and just start rearranging. I know I'm going to start with my rose gold pitcher with some eucalyptus stems. I know I'm going to start there, so let's put that one out first, and then we'll start rearranging and see what we can come up with. Okay, so I pretty much set out the pieces that I want to use, and I'm going to use some more of those little houses, maybe some more of those little tea lights, possibly. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use both of my pumpkins. I'm just not going to have enough room to use both those pumpkins and my little butter dish. And my butter dish is for sure going to be here. I've set out my little salt and pepper shakers. And I need a little bit more of a contrast. I think I might take away this one, but definitely need a little touch of more greenery. I'll add in my little stems later on, but I need a little touch of greenery and just something to help contrast and layer a little bit here. So let me see what I have to maybe set my butter dish on and my salt and pepper shaker on maybe. I got a little Lazy Susan that might work here. So let me find a few more things just to help add, again, some more contrast and layering here on this board. Here is where I keep all my extra, like Lazy Susans. These are Pioneer Woman. I don't think those are going to go very well. They're very springy. Here's just a dark brown cutting board. Really pretty. How about this little Lazy Susan? Let me try this one. Okay, so I'm going to try this little Lazy Susan. And then I picked up a little bit of, these are also napkin rings that I've used in the past. And these are great little decor pieces that I can like set that on like that. Love that. Okay, so let's start with this Lazy Susan. Let's see. Let's just put my salt and pepper shakers and maybe my butter dish on that. How would that look? And we'll put this right there. Oh yeah, I just needed something to kind of break up all that brown on that board. Okay, that looks good. Okay, then let's see. I took that pumpkin away, so we're going to leave this pumpkin here, but I would like some more contrast on this side. Let me see one more thing to put over here. Okay, I've got this little dolly. Back when I did my fall decorating, these came from TJ Maxx. There was a dark brown one, a light tan one, and then a mushroom one that I used over on my coffee bar. I think this would look good if I just set my pumpkin on there. There, a little bit more definition there. So there, I think that looks really good. Okay, and again, I could put something in this pumpkin and do it like that, but I just don't know what I would put inside there. So I could do another little greenery or something inside there, but I think these are going to help with that. So I'm just going to leave this lid on there, and that's just going to be just bar decor. so here's a good start. I've just put some little lots on the ends. I could also put maybe one over there, have maybe 4 on each corner. Not real sure. I love this look of this little rose gold house. That little sprig of greenery there. I really love that. I don't think I'll be able to use my candlesticks right there because I do plan on lighting those candles. So I may just put those side by side. I thought maybe if I separated those, but anyway, so there's a start. I do like my salt and pepper shakers in my little butter dish and that little Lazy Susan. I like that a lot. That's super cute. I don't think I should add anything else to that since you're supposed to decorate like in odd numbers, but who knows, I may add something to that later. But okay, here's what we have so far. I do like the way this kind of breaks up my little pumpkin there, and I love this. Bless the food before us and the love between us. I really like that. I love those beads. Okay, so there's a start. Not quite exactly what I want. Let me rearrange just a little bit more and see a second look. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I've just used 3 of my little rose gold houses, 2 of those little tea candles. So I think I'm gonna fill in just a few more things. I've got a couple of more. I've got another set. I have another set of salt and pepper shakers I really want to use, and maybe 1 or 2 more of those little tea light candles. Okay, I'm going to add 1 more set of salt and pepper shakers because these are the ones that we'll actually be using, and then the ones I got from the thrift store, those are just going to be to look at. So let's add in those salt and pepper shakers, maybe another tea light or 2, and then let's see what it looks like from them. Okay, I thought there's a little space right there. I could always add another little tea light there. However, I know a lot of you in my last video where I did some thrift shopping and showed you my new salt and pepper shakers. I had another pair of salt and pepper shakers that I had gotten that I was gonna plan on using here. And I thought, well, I really don't need another set of salt and pepper shakers, but I got them anyway. So now that let's see, I've got 1 set of salt and pepper shakers over there, 1 set here. What about adding the other set right here? They're amber glass. They will go with this amber glass candle holders right there. So let's just look at those. And that might be a little bit too much, but let me show you those real quickly. They are beautiful. And let's see if these will go here somewhere. Okay, here they are. Aren't they gorgeous? I was just tickled when I found these. Can you see the design on them? Man, so pretty. So since we pretty much have 2 sets of salt and pepper shakers, let's add another set just to see what it looks like. So for you that said, Robin, you can use both sets of your thrifted salt and pepper shakers, maybe I can. Maybe I can set them right here and add them in this little spot. I mean, it's very crowded. It's very eclectic looking, which is what I have been decorating like this fall season. So there we go. Those might go there. Very cute. Show you from a distance. Okay, what do you guys think? I know they're tall, so you think they might go better on my Lazy Susan? let me try that out just for a second. I may not leave those there. I just want to throw them in there because I know a lot of you love them and thought that I could use both sets. But I know I've got to use my little acorns because actually those are the ones that we usually use that have salt and pepper actually in them. So, okay, let me change these out real fast and just see if they don't work there. I don't have to use them, but I just wanted you to guys see those salt and pepper shakers just one more time this fall season. Okay, I think I found a way to keep them there too. I think they do look better since they're a little taller. And I do want this to look good in all areas as you're sitting here at this table. So I think that adds a sweet little taller touch there and kind of evens everything out. What do you guys think? So here's the back side of it. Going kind of slow. I know I get sick when people go really fast when they're filming something. So here's the back side of it. Oh, I think it looks really good, guys. I think we may have a winner now. What do you guys think? Okay, the only thing I have left is I'm gonna put those little orange stems into this little rose gold pitcher real quickly and see if I'm gonna use those or not. So, okay, I am loving the look of this. Okay, let's see, I think I've got 5 stems, maybe 6. Let me just start adding these in here. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh my goodness, I think it really brings out that Thanksgiving color, which I think that burnt orange is definitely a Thanksgiving color. Okay, let me add some more in and we'll see what the end result looks like. Okay, so what do y'all think? Oh yes, I love it. I think it added just a little bit of dimension, a little bit more color. Those eucalyptus leaves are very muted, and these little stems are more of a brighter shade of this burnt orange, and I love it. Oh my. Okay, I do like the candlesticks being here off to the side because I would like to light those during our Thanksgiving dinner. And then I also thought maybe when Thanksgiving gets here, I could always take this off and I could always put, I could always put my napkins down in there. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I think that's a great idea too. So I'm loving all the lights, and just the butter dish, the salt and pepper shakers, even though these 2 sets are just to look at, they're not to use. And then of course I have my little acorns that I've had for some time. Those come from Hobby Lobby, and this is actually the salt and pepper shakers that we will use at our Thanksgiving dinner. So what do you guys think? I'm loving it. Okay, so here's what we have as far as our tablescape in the middle. Now let's put out our dishes and let's see it all kind of come together. Okay, so I keep my plates pretty simple. I'm just going to use these clear glass plates. These are from the Martha Stewart line. They're about 10 years old. I got them when Kmart was still around, and I love them. I probably have about 30 of them. And then my little dessert plates have this wonderful sweet pumpkin on there, very neutral, a little bit of green, a little bit of rust color. So these will just pretty much go with anything. I think it goes really well with this tablecloth. So that will be, I'll have a, oh, hang on, I forgot to show you my chargers. Hang on. And here are my wicker, rattan, woven, whatever you want to call these. These are my chargers. I've used these for probably 5 years now. They come from Hobby Lobby. I love them. If you've been around, you know that I love this material. And I think it goes really well with the wood that's here, really well with the tablecloth, and just with a clear plate so you can actually see it. And then I think it really brings out the colors of this little dessert plate. How sweet is that? So let's set this out, and then we'll get our napkin napkins out with my new little pumpkin rose gold napkin holder. Okay, I realize it's probably unnecessary for me to iron these. However, these linen napkins were way too wrinkly for me just to put on the table. The OCD in me, that would have driven me crazy. So we'll just get 6 ironed real quickly before we put our napkin rings on and get them on the table. Okay, so again, these are just my linen napkins I got from Amazon. I just ironed 6 of them. And then here are my new little rose gold pumpkin napkin holders. Aren't they precious? Again, Margot had them on her channel, so I snagged them, and they are adorable. Now, I don't do anything fancy to my napkins. I'll just grab the middle and put it on there. So nothing fancy. We are not fancy at all here at the Lowe's, but look how sweet that is. I love it. Okay, so let's get these put together and put out on the plates. Okay, I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to set my napkin. I know a lot of people set them like out like that. Push that up a little bit. So there's one way I could have done it and just set my napkin out beside it like that. And then on other people like to set theirs actually on the plate like that. And some set them in the dessert plate like that. So there's lots of different ways you could do it. I thought if I put it on my dessert plate, you couldn't really see my dessert plate, and I need a little bit more color, so I went with just putting it on my plate. So let me know in the comment section, where do you place your napkin when you do your setting? Now, I'm sure the day of Thanksgiving, I will probably go ahead and just move it down, but for the time being, I'm gonna leave it on the plate. Okay, and here's the green goblets I love to use at Thanksgiving. These have such precious memories for me. These were given to me by my mother-in-law, gosh, y'all, probably 10 years ago, when she would host Thanksgiving at her home, and then we moved it to my house, and when we did, she bought those for me, and I just cherish them. I think I have maybe 10, but she's gone off to be with our Lord and Savior now. She's in heaven, and so I just love bringing out anything that she's ever given me. So this is what we're going to finish setting our tablescape with, and these are these beautiful green goblets. Okay, so all I'm going to do over here is just add a couple of things just to kind of tide me over so I can put all my desserts here. So I've got this beautiful rose gold tray. So pretty. It's a little crooked. I'll have to get Dirk to straighten it for me. When I had it in my tub, I had it a little bit crooked, but I love this as a pumpkin. Can you see that? And it is beautiful. So I think what I'll do is just set my silverware here. I've got a whole package of silverware to use. I'll have to wash that off. And then I picked up some utensils, some forks and some big serving spoons. And then, let me open these up real fast. And then I just got some simple pumpkin plates for my desserts. And then just some matching napkins that say thankful. So pretty. And then last but not least, I've got some cups. Okay, and just picked up some of these Happy Thanksgiving in the rose gold. So pretty. And you can see one by itself. And so I'll just have cups over here. So nothing fancy in this section. All my fanciness will be on the dining room table. And then this will just be my dessert area. So very simple. Okay friends, that's all I have for you in today's video. I sure hope that I inspired you to do some Thanksgiving decorating in your home. Maybe some ideas for a tablescape. Even if you don't host Thanksgiving, maybe you could just set maybe a two-place setting for you and your significant other. Thanksgiving is such a time to share with friends and family and to just remind ourselves how blessed we are here in the United States. And so God has truly blessed our family. I love Thanksgiving maybe a little bit better than Christmas. But I do love it when my friends and family come together and just show the love that we have for each other, because family is everything. Okay friends, I appreciate you so much for watching. Thanks for staying to the end. Hit that thumbs up button, share this video with your friends and family. If you're new, introduce yourself to me in the comment section, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye friends.